1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 twizzle. Let's get it popping. How's my mic sounding? Unos, dos, tres. Let me share this to a few platforms and get it popping early. Back at it. Oh, you know what I need to do? Got to do this. Let me change this. Ooh. All right, so let's get it popping. Let's refresh this here. Perfecto. Let's pop out the chat and let's get a conversation going. What I'm going to do first and foremost is do a quick couple of shares. Throw this up on Twitter or X quick fast. And let's get this on Instagram. Let's get it everywhere. Let's get it popping. Let's see who's checking in. Late night vibe. Had to pop by the studio. Got here maybe about an hour ago. Started doing some work. Getting some things done over here in the studio. Doing some rebuilding, some revamping. So you know what? Pop on the live for a quick second and maybe cover a few topics. So I'm gonna wait till a few people pop into this live here before we really get it cracking. And do some more shares here and throw it up on Reddit too. For the Reddit warriors. All up a thing just now. Before we get into this, I want to give a big salute to the sponsors. Diamond Club, they got deliveries all over the GTA, all right, and all across Canada. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed website. All right, they got amazing flour, pens, edibles, all types of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So once again, hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. Seen? And also, quick fast, I want to big up Steam and Hot Grabba. All right, they are the carrier of all types of grabba, all types of grabba dispensers and grabba flavors, like real grabba connoisseurs. You know what I'm saying? Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin'. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabba. And yeah, they'll get that thing popping for you. Seen? I want to make sure the audio is good here, quick fast. Give me a second, gang. Instagram page, and all across Canada. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada, or you can find them. Yeah, I don't like the way that audio sounds right now. Give me a second, gang. Let me do a couple of things behind the scene here. Quick fast. Let's see if I can do some quick alteration. 1 second, gang. One two 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 1 2. Let's see how this sounds. Much better. Audio was sounding kind of funky for a second. We ain't trying to play them type of games out here. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get a crack in here. There's a bunch of different news stories I want to cover. 1 second. Let me just do a quick share on Instagram also, quick fast. Oh, snap. My DMs are going crazy right now. Holy scrolly. Just give me a second, gang. I'm going to do a quick share on Instagram here. Let the people know we live. Boom. And let me know what y'all saying in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Comment gang super strong. Boom. What's going on here? Holy. 1 second, gang. I just trying to do a quick share on Instagram here. Make sure people that know are going over here. Just throw the link in there. Pow. We live. Pow. All right, let's get to it, man. Couple of announcements I want to make. We got the show that's popping off. It's going to be going down this weekend, this Saturday, only a few days away. Make sure to be there. It's going to be the Puff Puff Pass Showcase. Mad people performing on that right there. Let me see. Let me make sure I get the full lineup of the people who are performing at that. It's going to be a very 420 friendly event. All right, 19 and over. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8. It's at 2979 Lakeshore Boulevard. Live DJ, producer Beanie. Performances by Elemental, Blizzaro, Nikki Nine Doors, Connoisseur Ghost, The Real Burt, and K9. And the We Love Hip Hop Gang. That's me, Dusty Wallace. We'll be in attendance. We'll be doing live podcasting right there on location. So if you want to be there, you know what I'm saying, we'll be doing some interactive podcasting with the audience. Make sure to check that out. It's going to be a fun event. All right. I think that's all I got for events. But yeah. Also, I wanted to do a quick Fousey update, man. For the people who care about Fousey, I did post a few things on the last time we spoke about Fousey on Reddit, and people were like, "What does that have to do with hip hop?" I don't know. Don't care. He's pretty much an OG. I don't want to call him a GOAT in the YouTube game because the activities that he has are not goated. But for the people who do care about what was going on or what's going on with Fousey, apparently he's
So over the last week,
that arrest video, which was the last thing that I showed you guys last time that we were live, or maybe 2 times ago, that didn't end off with him being arrested and put into the police station. Okay, they actually took him to a mental hospital after that. Let me see if I could pull up something here on behind me so y'all can see what I'm talking about here. Bada boom, bada bing. Let me center myself proper. And this is a video courtesy of Jamari. Big salute to Jamari. He does great work on YouTube. There's a lot of topics I want to cover, but I'm not going to go crazy because I know it's a late stream. I don't know how y'all feel about the late night streams. You know what I'm saying? It's like about, what, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But there is a few topics I do want to cover before I get into this topic here. Namely, let me just pull up some of my topics because I have them written down. Fousey, I want to talk about the Haji Basto, right? Versus Moula first. That's definitely something I want to touch on. Charleston White catching bare W's all over the place. And he got a lap dance courtesy of Brittany Renner. And 88 Glam member, right? 88 Camino. He says that the Weeknd and Nav owe him $4 million. That's a big amount of money. I'd be kind of cheesed if man's owed me $4 million. Holy. Also, I want to get into some no jumper stuff and Poetik Flakko. The title of the video here, just for some context, the title of the video is Who Really Has Influence in Hip Hop Culture. It's definitely one of the topics we're going to touch on when we get into that no jumper talk. But let's get a little update on what's going on with Mr. Fousey right after this ad. Jesus Christ. And comment gang strong. Let me know who's here in the building as y'all are pulling up. Let me do another share also on Instagram too. Salute to Jamari.
Things, but once he starts to bring up the pay for play, we know you're talking about yourself, Fousey. We know the problems that you've had for years. And look at the security guard here. He's just like, what the f am I doing with my life? Man, actually...
Help, get them.
Absolutely face a mass.
So last time we checked on Fousey, this was him. He was in the room. He was calling he called the police because the stalker or a troller was going crazy on him. And the police ended up taking him away, right? So let's see. Let's get some updates here.
In the day. I mean, right now he might have like this little niche clout within this streamer community. Real number.
$30 million.
Where is he now?
Up and
did Jamari cover this in his video? I know he covered what he's up to now. Is it right? Let me just find the right spot for y'all, gang.
Self-destructive cycle, and part of
Watch this. Sir.
situation.
Car
A
wreck,
lot of people
bro.
who've been paying attention said that this is like the fourth.
Are you stupid? Do you like your job? You're hey!
Not Katy Perry. And as the
It's all the way up, goes all the way back down, all the way up, all the way down. How
truly understand like the magnitude that was Fousey back in the day. I mean, right now he might have like this little niche clout with.
I mean, in my head, if I was in his position, I just
1 second. Let me find a better video than this. FouseyTube update. So here he is, mental institution.
Just want to say hi. I miss y'all. I'm currently under, what's it called? This thing the cops put me under.
I have no idea.
I forgot the name of the act. When you can't leave a mental hospital until you get clearance.
It's not a nice act.
It's not a nice act. Can't leave the hospital until I get clearance from the police. So I've been here for 4 days now. They drug me up every day. Anytime I say something wrong, wallahi, they put a needle this big into my arm. But I love y'all. I made the 0.4 second shot. I got fouled out. That's all it is. I'll be back. Y'all know that. Season 2 on the way. We champions now. Let's get it. G7.
Season 2 on the way, the man says. So I guess like as soon as he's allowed to get out the mental institution, he's going to be back with a vengeance. He's going to be even going crazier. I don't know.
Baby.
By the way, yes, I know I look like shit. When I get out of here, though, eyebrows done, beard line up. I'm getting a pink diamond tooth right here for free. I'm shaving my head. It's going to be so icy. But, hey, this is going to make y'all hate Mercury more. I told him.
Do you guys know that his hairline is tattooed on? Just for some more information.
If he posts the video I sent him with the caption to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok in the next 20 minutes, so you'll have to vouch, he gets $1,000. We giving out money out here now. I gave the hospital people money. I'm just giving out money to give money out now. I love y'all. Let's get it.
Just want to say hi. I miss y'all.
So I guess he's giving out money from over in the hospital room. So I'm just gonna give a quick take on this because I don't want to stay on Fousey too long. I feel like the more that we talk about him, the more he powers up like a Mario figure or something. It's like giving him clout mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? He just powers up like a mofo. One, I seen somebody said something in the comments here, and salute to the comment gang. Sit to that, what up? And Aaron Joy says he's not crazy. He's just stuck on cloud 9. Too much attention. Yeah, he's a crash out expert, basically. And that's basically what his content has been. From the evolution of prank content, which, with all due respect to the prank YouTubers out there, in my opinion, prank content is like lowbrow content. Like, it depends. Sometimes you can make a cool prank, right? But just going up to people on the street, doing stupid stuff, like, that's lowbrow content. It's not highly produced content. You just need to get somebody who's willing to follow you around with a camera. But he's made a living from just crashing out, from being crazy. And the problem with that is you got to keep on upping the ante of crazy to the point where it stops looking like, oh, this guy is just doing cool stunts or cool things online. It starts looking very desperate. And when it comes to this money thing, for him to be like blowing money fast, you know what I'm saying, on his BMF stuff, he might want to chill on that a little bit, because I know they had different reports as far as the deal that he was supposed to be getting from Kick. It changed from 15 million to 25 million. I've heard other quotes of 30 million, all types of millions. But one, they haven't said anything about that Kick deal since his, I don't know, incarceration or being admitted to the psycho ward here. And two, I just don't even see it happening. Why would, and I'm not even trying to jinx him, but why would Kick put their money into a liability like this guy at this point? It's not in their best interest to you know, maybe sign somebody that can get them some extra views and, you know, cool stuff like that. But at the other end, maybe cause them to lose advertisers because the content is just a train wreck, basically. Right? So I'll say this. I'll say big salute to fouseytube. Okay? Maybe he can get over that clout sickness that he's going through, rather than the mental health that they try to accuse him of having. And yeah, we could maybe see him start doing some different type of content that will start getting him the attention that he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to PK Subban, who just popped up in the chat. Also, he says the Kick deal ain't happening no more. He's a brand risk. Facto. Super facto. I'm gonna move on into these next topics quick, fast. Big salute to Haji Basto. Okay, just to get onto some Toronto-ish. Are y'all up on who Haji Basto is? Toronto rapper, one of the new young bucks who's representing the Rex. Let me see if I could find him. Oh. One thing I need to cover is that Big Daddy Kane thing.
You guys don't.
Remind me to cover the Big Daddy Kane incident, because that is a mod thing. So here he is walking through Eaton Center. All right. Man made a trip, him and the Goonies, from the Rex down to the Eaton Center.
Oh, man. You know where we at, man. They know where we at. Not pulling Where you going? Right here up to. Right here up to. Right here up to.
I like that, man.
I like that.
Go shopping.
I like that.
Go shopping.
Cop some new Amiris. You know what I'm saying? You know we step in. It's a regular thing, regular day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm.
So he's over here in the Eaton Center. So I don't know. Listen, I'm just getting familiar with this gentleman right now. So I don't know if he might have some issues, and you know, this might be some kind of a sneak diss or something that, you know, he's popping through the Eaton Center, but mans are outside.
I'm saying? Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that.
Straight like that.
But yo, you guys don't know. I'm at Eaton Center. Holla. Holla at me, gang. Send the demon.
All right, so
You guys don't.
there you have it. Eaton Center life. However, like I said, he's representing Rexdale. Like so many other legendary rappers, repping the Rex, right? Damn, I gotta open my friggin' Instagram. 1 second, gang. Let me go into my Instagram. But I've been peeping game as far as the different blog pages, and salute to Six Sounds, where I feel like I first seen this. Give me a second, gang. I gotta open up my Instagram. It's a pain in the ass. Gotta do the authenticator and all that good stuff. Hold on. And then y'all see what go on there. Bong. So I'm just logging into the gram right now. Follow me on Instagram, Friday Ricky Dread. Let me put this page here where y'all can see it. Bong. Y'all can see that on the screen. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go to Six Sounds. I think that's where I first seen the inklings of some kind of, I don't know, I don't want to call it beef, but an issue. So Lil Monte was on live, and Lil Monte, he's representing the Driftwood area, Up Top movement, Wasp Gang. Big salute to him and Boondog, BFR Boondog. They pulled up on us maybe about 2 years ago now for an interview, and he was very quiet in the interview, but his music's fire. So let's see here. Y'all can see that on the screen. Let me make sure. So this is him and Haji Basto go live together and talk about rappers that should retire. So I guess they're getting at a few guys. There's Moula first, Keyzie, and more. So let's see what they have to say. You know, I was watching this, or I've seen that live pop up, and I didn't even pop on.
Now, nigga. Haji Basto in this bitch.
No, what up? What are you dealing with, bro, dude?
I'm chilling, broski. Yo, that new track?
Come on up to you. It's the high heat up to you.
Come on. Big Basto.
Come on. What's going on, dude? Where you at up to you? I'm trying to
biggest
Come on. Don't play them kind of games. Sorry, gang. I'm loading up my sound effects.
I'm trying to party with you tonight.
Alive?
Yeah.
Yo, fam.
Yeah,
we love hip hop.
Talk about music, fam.
Yeah.
When you dropping a new track?
Like what? Like probably like a 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh, up to you. See how I turned you up, fam? See how I turned you up?
Yo, you turned me up.
We love hip hop.
Yo, add more people in the live. Yo, everybody followed in this live right now. Real steppers in this bitch. Huh?
We're gonna shut down this.
And listen, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, gang, because from what I heard that he was a Rex man, you know what I'm saying? So for him and Lil Monte to be connecting, that's a good thing, no? You know what I'm saying? That's like two different hoods that previously had issues connecting. But I could be wrong about this. I'm literally getting to know this gentleman as we speak, okay, in real time. A few people have put me on to him and said, yo, you need to check him out. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on his trajectory, you know what I'm saying?
City tonight. Better shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Now, nigga. Haji Basto. No, Keezie's not one of the shit rappers.
That guy is caution up to you. Wallahi, up to you. Caution. Stop
Brody.
it, fam.
Fam, I know you don't like him, fam. Don't be biased, firstly. Don't be biased now, fam. I know you don't like him, but fam.
Monte's growing up, bro.
One of the hardest young niggas in the city, fam.
Wallahi, you're smoking up to you. Now you're smoking some. Now you're smoking some. I want what you're smoking now.
Okay.
Now I want what you're smoking, fam.
But yo, fam, he's on the same. Oh no, Keezie's not one of the shit rappers.
That guy is caution up to you. Wallahi, up to you. Caution.
I don't hear the Moula first diss.
Fam, I know you don't like him, fam. Don't be biased, firstly. Don't be biased now, fam. I know.
Come on,
you know we rock it, man.
Come on.
Yo.
Yeah, brody.
Fam, I won't even lie to you. Moula, time's up. Time's up for Moula, broski. It's your turn. Come on.
Yeah, broski. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So I don't really see Basto necessarily dissing Moula. It might be more of a Monte thing because I know he's from. And listen, I'm not trying to get into other side or whatever, but he's from an opposing side. You know what I'm saying? In the rap game.
Fuck, fam. Certain niggas like fuck up to you. They gotta hang it up, right? But
they gotta hang it up.
Okay, I was wrong.
I'm not gonna be the one to tell them, fam. Niggas should just know they're not gonna make it in the music thing, you know?
I know.
Yikes.
Like,
If I'm jumping
bro,
from the tracks, I'll hang it up, fam. You know what I'm saying?
real shit.
I won't fucking
Hey,
force
guidelines, guys. I'm on YouTube.
the thing, bro. See, because you're just gonna go broke off of it. The fuck?
Exactly, fam. Wallahi, buddy.
Wow.
Like, it is what it is. A lot of niggas from my block can't rap either, fam. Let's be real. Like, it is what it is, though. Fucking.
Yo, fam, you gotta.
Wow, this is a weird way of blocks connecting. These guys, the young. Y'all seeing what's going on here? Okay. Y'all catching what's going on here? The young bucks, the new generation, the new gen from opposing or once upon a time opposing hoods are linking up on the gram and dissing the older heads. That's crazy. Wow. Because like I said, man saying my block, there's guys who need to pack it up too. This is what Lil Monte saying, right? He's about to go in and diss Keyzie, where I guess he kind of started it and saying, hey, Moula needs to pack it up. He's trying to tell him. But I didn't see Basto saying, nah, bro, he's from the Brex. Chill. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about this in the comment, gang, yo? Like, is it just friendly competition? You know, steel sharpen steel, as they say? Or, you know, are the young bucks really starting to look at mans who are not even 30 yet and they're saying, yo, get them out of the game? Right? Because you got to remember, old head is relative. Like, when we talk about, I guess, like somebody like myself, somebody in their 40s, then yeah, I guess we're definitely in the old head category. Even though a lot of people would beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, when you start talking about 50 and 60, then you can start saying old head. But that might be somebody in their 30s. Somebody who's like 18, 19, bro. You like 27, 28. They're like, bruh. Damn, yo, you're mad old, fam. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at it the same as, you know, maybe an older cat. Okay? If you're 35, if you're 31, holy, yo, what up, unk? Right? For all my people who are like in their later 30s, you're starting to probably notice that like these young bucks are calling you unk. Yo, what up, unk? You're like looking around like, he's talking to me? Yeah, you, nigga. You know what I mean? Just turning 35. Niggas is calling me uncle. Yeah. That's what's up. The new generation is taking over. So when they're looking at us, they're like, damn, bro. I don't even know what I be doing when I'm 29. Jesus Christ, that's years away from now, bro. What are you, crazy? Right? Who's that? Yata TV says pushing 30. I'm 23 and my cousin called me old. What? Fam. Your life's just getting started. I was just moving to Toronto around that age. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment says Dusty must be a grandpa to this youth. I must be a great grandpa then. Holy. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know how old Keyzie is, right? But I know Moula's not 30 yet. Okay, I guess he's quote unquote pushing 30. He's in the latter half of his 20s. And these niggas is already ready to be like, yo, pack it up. You've been wasting your money. Like, what? Let me ask y'all a question in the poll. I'll ask y'all about being 30. Should 30 be the cutoff age? Let me make sure I put this correctly. I'll put it in caps. Cut off. I'm spelling weird today. Cut off age for rap.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. All right. Let me know what y'all think in this poll I just put up here. Comment Gang Strong. All right. Should 30 be the cutoff? Because if 30 was the cutoff age for rap, then you wouldn't have Griselda right now. And I know, everybody always uses them as the example. Okay, well, who else? Listen, I don't know neither, bro. Griselda, like Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, West Side Gun, they're one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? I do know that they do have people in their camp, right? Big salute to Goose, by the way. That's the interview that I'm going to be dropping this week, by the way. Right? No pun intended. He's 35. He mentions this in the interview. He's the younger brother of Conway the Machine. Okay? And he's an up-and-coming rapper. I have more followers than him on Instagram currently. Put it that way. Okay? And he's 35 years old. Would that be the same case with him? Pack it up. Pack it up. By these guys' standard, pretty much. Right? But I don't know, man. Let me see if there's any more things on this, because has Moula first responded to any of this stuff? That's one question that's rolling through my mind, because I feel like this is not the only shot that people have taken at Moula. I want to post this, but this might guidelines. Hold on. Let me move this. Around. There we go. You know, get some of that ass out the screen. Too much ass in the screen, Moula. So Moula's living his best life. Hold on, let me mute this because I'm not trying to get no copyright. All right, Moula is living his best life. Hold on, he's saying stuff. Pissed. Miserable.
Why do I care?
So maybe this is his response. Rather than responding, you know, the black screen with just the words on Instagram, right? Unbothered, or whatever people do to like pretend that they're not bothered by stuff, right? Maybe this is what he's doing. He's like, listen, I heard you. I heard what y'all were saying, but I'm busy in the pool with all these chicks, shooting a new music video. I'm on that. He's on his way to number 41, dare I say. I don't even know what number this nigga's on at this point. He's been going crazy with the numbers. Yo, peace, love, for real. Moula without a jacket doesn't seem right. He has to have the jacket in the pool. He might have had the jacket and he just was sweating. He was like, you know, take this. But also, we have to keep in mind, notice, he's got like a whole fit on. Like his legs are inside the pool. Like his pants are just getting wet up inside the pool right now. Oh, snap. Even the top of his even the top of the hoodie is just drenched. Right? So maybe you ain't trying to ruin a whole like $600 Woodpeck jacket right now, fam. I mean, just do a Woodpeck fit. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to do all of that, bro. Entertainment says, Friday, did you receive the Woodpeck jacket from Moula? Yeah, you just reminded me of that there, broski. Hold on. Moula! Where's my Woodpeck? What are we right now? August 29th when we're filming this right now? Moula, stop playing games, bro. Come on, fam. You know I fuck with you the long way, bro. Pause. Come on, bro. Don't let October pass. And I'm pulling up at the Drake show without a Woodpeck jacket, my guy. Come on. Yo, thanks for reminding me, yo. Holy. And being stingy with the care package. You know what I'm saying? But yo, salute to all parties involved, man. Basto, pull up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a little quick conversation in the DMs. Like, we'll make it happen soon, but I would like to make it happen sooner than later. Get that Haji Basto interview popping. I know the people want to hear from you, so we would love to get an interview popping with you. Maybe we'll pull up in the hood, fam. Listen, I'm down to do a lot of things, fam. Just make sure I'm good when I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, salute to all parties, like I said. And yeah, and Lil Monte too, man. Let's see here. Oh, before I talk about this Drake album stuff, I want to show y'all while I'm on Instagram. I didn't break this story, but I did find it quick, fast, in a hurry. I had to call Star and let him know while going with the whole Big Daddy Kane. And this rapper name, let me see if I could, who cares? I don't want to mess up his name, but let me just get it right, just in case I'm in the UK. Comanche Sly or Comanche Sly. I might have pronounced it right, or Comanche Slide or Sly. Okay. Courtesy of my page here. Follow me on Instagram, Friday Ricky Dread. This happened, I don't know when. Maybe we can find out exactly when. I don't know where this happened. But Big Daddy Kane, for the people who know, for the older heads, this is hip hop royalty right here, okay? This is not just, oh, yo, get this old man off the stage. Like, nah, fam, this is raw, R-A-W. Right? Anybody in the comment gang know exactly where this was going down? Just so we can have like some proper context. Let me know in the comments below. Do you know exactly where this concert was going down? Okay. Things went a little bit left, so I will show you all. Right here. Classic. The man is going off right now. And listen, keep this in mind too. He's not rapping over his track. He's rapping over the instrumental, 56, 57 years old, spitting his heart out. And then here comes this guy. Let me bring it back just so y'all can see exactly what happened. My name is Kofi Carmen. Smoky. Right here. What the heck? So this guy comes walking in from the back, and then he just positions himself straight on the stage. Okay? And he's looking back at Kane. Now, I've watched this video a few times now, and at first, when I first got a sight of this video, I thought this guy was popping up on the stage just to show love to Kane. Okay? Like, I thought he was an overzealous fan. However, now after watching it a bunch of times, I think a whole different situation was happening here. So watch this. Now Kane notices that he's there on the stage with him, and he's like, wait a minute, this is not part of the show.
Doing too much, homie. You're doing too much.
Excuse me, sir. You're doing too much. Salute to Brandon Gomez.
You're doing too much. I need the stage. I need the stage, Playboy. I need the stage.
So Kane put his hands on him right there, right? Trying to like ease him, turn him around, like, bro, you need to go.
I need the stage, Playboy.
He's not leaving.
That ain't my fucking problem. That ain't my.
What did he say? I wish there was a way of scrubbing through this. I wish there was a way of scrubbing through this so I can go exactly to the spot. Super disrespectful.
Doing too much, homie. You doing too much.
I want to hear what he says when he walks up on him.
You doing too much. I need the stage. I need the stage, Playboy. I need the stage. I need the stage, Playboy.
I heard something about tracks. Tracks, boy. Right? So maybe.
That ain't my fucking problem. That ain't my fucking problem.
Watch Kane. Jacket's coming off. Kane's over it.
What the heck?
Now, couple of things wrong with this, right? And from my assessment, I think that this guy might have been performing. I don't know if he was performing next. Like I said, I don't know exactly where this show was. I'm just seeing this. I seen this posted online. I said, yo, let me get on this quick, fast. But I think it might have been a thing like, yo, bro, you're taking too long with the show now. Get off the stage. Okay? I can't be I'm not feeling the tunes. So why are you there? Big Daddy Kane is a legend. You wouldn't be there if you didn't like Big Daddy Kane's music. Unless you're another performer. This is just my assessment. Okay? Now, what's wrong with this picture, and I'm not here I'm not trying to encourage any violence of any type, okay? Ricky, AKA Peace and Love. But what should have happened there immediately should have been a massive tackling, okay? I'm not even talking about from the time that Kane stopped the performance and said, yo, bro, you got to get off the stage. From the time he got here, he should have been toppled over the stage, tackled by multiple, maybe old head security. I don't know who, what security team or what security company that Kane is hiring, or if he's using some of his old head homies. But they should have went into go mode. They should have got into formation, into the tackle stance, running tackles, maybe about 3 guys, because he seems like a big guy. But you don't need about 5, 6 guys. You only need about 2 to 3 guys. He's out of here. Okay? So from right there, that's where their mistake was. Not all this arguing, hey, brother, you need to get off the stage. I'm trying to finish my performance. No. Boots, fist, and cuffs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, because we're on YouTube, I'm not trying to play them type of games out here. I'm not trying to encourage any violence. I'm just saying this could have been. This is a serious security threat that's happening right here. Okay, so his security is supposed to be doing their damn job, basically. Okay, he looks back at Kane like, "You see me right here, right, bro? Do something." Isn't it? This is already too much. Too much time has passed to me. Like I said, he should have already been escorted off of the stage. Maybe having to go and check a hospital, possibly.
Doing too much, homie. You doing too much.
And I'll reiterate, I am not trying to encourage any violence of any sort. I'm just trying to encourage the doing of people's jobs, okay? You're hired to be security for Big Daddy Kane. You're not there to be the negotiator. Like this guy right here in the back. Y'all see this guy right here in the tracksuit? You know, a little bit of a round belly. He's taking too long to walk from the back, bro.
You're doing too much. I need the stage.
I don't even think that's security. I think that might be his manager or something. You don't look big enough to be security.
I need the stage, split boy. I need the stage.
Yeah, this ain't security, fam. This is not good. Dare I say that that Big Daddy Kane doesn't have his own security? Like, I know that the Legends didn't get or let's say the Legends got the short end of the stick as far as it comes to the hip hop game and the money that's involved in it. So I know Kane is not sitting on the kind of Takashi money to be running around with like 7-foot hired goons or 7-foot hired ex-policemen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He might not have it like that to be just having two guys that he could just snap his fingers and tackle which happens. Right? PK Subban, what are you saying right here? The UK rapper is Comanche Sly. He's mad because an American took his shine on stage. That's basically it. Was that in the UK? Because I called into Star earlier, and that was the first question he asked. Like, was this in Canada? Was that like... We weren't clear on exactly where that concert was going down.
I need the stage, Playboy.
Yeah. See right there, and you said it in the comments right here. I think it was the UK. Here's another scenario that went through my head. One, Kane. Now that I'm realizing Kane doesn't have his own security, so that's just not a good look. Like, especially if you're overseas, right? Two, if he is overseas, and from what I'm going to believe what y'all are saying here in the comment gang, okay? He's probably outnumbered like crazy. This nigga, Comanche was the only nigga that was willing to come up on the stage. However, who knows how many other goonies we're sitting there on the sideline just watching like, yeah. Who's that? Big Daddy Kane? They put a shank in him, huh? Man thinks he's tough, isn't it? That's my best UK accent I can do, okay? Sorry, gang. Right? We have to give him hit him with the pig poker. Right? So Big Daddy Kane probably knows like, maybe I might need to negotiate with this guy rather than starting to get physical, because that's going to go left real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to bring this to y'all attention. Like, I just feel it's really bad, like, to be disrespecting the legend like this, I grew up on Big Daddy Kane, and I know there's a lot of people who grew up on Big Daddy Kane. Rappers like Jay-Z have been influenced by Big Daddy Kane. So the disrespect of hip hop legends just needs to stop, man. We need to cut that shit out, man. Okay. Quick update I just want to give you guys before I move on to anything here. The Drake album. He made an announcement as far as when it's going to be dropping. I guess he gave a little bit more clues. Man's playing Blues Clues with the album right now. 1 second. Let me see if I can find announcement. Drake album announcement. Because I know he's been running around hitting these stages. Let's see. Let's do this. Drake for all the dogs announcement. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure y'all can see that proper. Bada boom, bada bing.
I know everybody's upset because I didn't drop an album last night. I didn't say it was dropping last night, so don't be mad at me.
He didn't say anything about he was dropping an album that last Friday. Don't be mad at him. right? Who, I think it was Amazon Music, was like Drake album dropping. CP24 was like, Toronto's own Drake is dropping an album this Friday night. And I was like, wow, CP24, you're on it like that? Who told you this?
It's not going to be that much longer, trust me. I'm finishing it up. You know, I have shows every night.
Still cooking up. Just chill.
But I promise you, for all the dogs is on the way. If you never loved anything I've ever done in the past, I promise you this album will be for you. I promise you it'll be worth the wait.
So he's giving more of a vague date on, or not vague date, he's not giving any date. Right? I'm going to stand on it again. Big salute, Brian Fraser. What up? I'm going to stand on it again. His album's not dropping until October. Okay? I don't have any inside information. I just think he's going to wait till the tour is almost wrapped up. He's back here in the 6th. Okay? He's going to be here beginning of October for the It Was All a Blur tour. It was all a blur. That's not how the song goes. But he'll be back here in October for the Toronto shows. And around that time, album drop. Close to his birthday. I don't know if they're doing an OVO Fest. I haven't heard anything about an OVO Fest. But my prediction is For the Dogs dropping October. Where's sound effects? Right? Juicy Hamburger says he wouldn't drop an album on tour. It makes no sense. Yeah, like I guess you could start pushing some of the songs on stage, but you kind of want to have that time where you and your team could lock in the headquarters, all right, in the room at the round table, press the button for the release, and now start working on the promo. Maybe pop up on OVO radio. But like to be doing a crucial tour schedule and at the same time have an album that's you're trying to push, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to do. It's not a good timing thing. It's not a good business move, in my opinion. Who knows? Like I said, I'm just pontificating, speculating from the outside. I don't have any inside information. I'll repeat, I have no inside information. However, my prediction is October. Okay? No time for this tour bullshit. But big salute to Drizzy Drake. You know what I'm saying? We're looking forward to the album. Okay. I want to get into Charleston White quick fast. I don't know how much of this guy. This is probably going to be the part of the video that gets demonetized, because Charleston White has definitely been somebody who's been a point of contention on YouTube. YouTube doesn't really like him like that. He's lost multiple YouTube channels. He's explained this in Vlad TV interviews. He's lost probably a dozen Instagram pages. He says some of the most wildest things as far as just insulting things towards different communities, black community, Asian community, any type of community. He has all smoke for everybody, okay? Including saying bad things about people's youths and stuff like that. Just all around polarizing figure, because at the same time, he'll be speaking some of the things that people who are not in the streets, but who are on the sidewalks, who live in these hoods, have in their minds, okay? About glorifying these gangsters and, you know, rappers calling themselves demons and Ray Tay Tay. Okay? So this is the last thing that's happened is with him and Brittany Renner. But he's been on somewhat of a rampage. He's not, I won't even call it a rampage. He's been having a good ride. Okay? I'm going to start with a couple of clips here. I'll start here with him being in Arizona.
Hey, I already know who the yellow be.
Right? He was in Arizona recently for a boxing match. He was going to be boxing, I And my apologies. I don't remember the guy's name who he was boxing. Maybe y'all can help me out in the comment, gang. But he was one of Sauce Walker's associates. And I'll call him an associate. I won't call him gang or friend. Because I don't even think Sauce Walker really fucks with this kid. Something looks kind of funny in the water when it comes to the relationship that Sauce Walker and this gentleman have. 1 second, gang. I'm trying to. There we go. There we go. So, courtesy of All Urban Central, I'll play y'all some clips here. This is pre-fight.
On that away.
What's going on? What's going on?
You heard what I said? Keep his name out your mouth. Whose name? Nip. Yeah. So what? Do something about it.
So I guess this guy right here, I'm hesitating because the story's so stupid at the same time. He's defending Nip Hussle's name, okay? R.I.P. to the late, great Nip Hussle. I was just listening to his music in the car this weekend, all right? Got me emotional and everything, all right? So I understand that people have a soft spot in their heart. Let me rewind that a little bit. It wasn't behind it. They have a soft spot in their heart when it comes to Nipsey Hussle.
Keep his name out your mouth. Whose name? Nip. Yeah. So what? Do something about it.
Here's the thing with Charleston White, too. He don't care. As soon as it seems like it might be a little bit of smoke, rather than like trying to subdue it and saying, oh, okay, sorry, partner, I ain't trying to have no problems over here today. He leans into the smoke. He starts lighting more matches to see if maybe a whole fire can start. Because he's just like, what? A little bit of smoke? What? Do something about it.
Watch out, work.
And he's not alone. He's got a few of his Goonie Goons with him. Watch, he has in his hand, he has the infamous pepper spray. Okay? This guy is a master of pepper spray foo. Pepper foo. Spray foo. Spray fondue. Don't worry. It's a name in progress. Spray Kwando. Deadly with the spray Kwando.
They done disqualified my Charleston, man.
And for the people, when you take a look at Charleston White, he's a man, he's about 45 years old. I hear all these different reports, 55, 52, 47. I think he's about 45 years old. Okay? Very small stature. Doesn't look like a big brolic dude. He's just looks about 5'6", 100 and probably 50 pounds. Wet. Got a baddie with him. He's living life.
What's going on? What's going on?
You heard what I said?
All right, so that's that. And the debauchery continued, okay? Because eventually, him and this guy, I guess, had a boxing match. He sprayed homie with the mace in the ring at the boxing match, okay? I don't know how that works. I don't know. That's disqualification right there, Mr. White. But fine. It's good entertainment anyway. And Sauce Walker got implicated in this whole thing because this guy is supposed to be down with Sauce Walker. Now, he responded because he wasn't happy with the fact that, maybe we can find Sauce Walker's response first. Sauce Walker responds to Charleston White. I got to type in the whole thing? Come on, don't do that. Wow, they're really pushing this guy's SEO down. Okay, so here's him responding.
I know Chigs is in here recording this.
So the Chig Smooth.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have that.
Big shout to
on
Chig
YouTube
Smooth.
with it, man.
White finally got these rappers. Charleston White had a box. He wanted no smoke. Charleston White went on the internet and said, yo, Sauce Walker and his crew got sprayed down by my mace. Now Sauce Walker.
So this Sauce Walker had to respond because after Charleston White, you know, hit him with the spray quando, he went online to obviously brag about that shit. Like, yo, hit him with the he.
Has responded back to Charleston White, and here's what he said.
Hey, Phoenix, I love y'all, man. We had an incredible weekend. Incredible.
Road to success. You say he's 53? Cite your sources.
Last night, the fight was great. We left with the knockout. We gonna speak on Charleston White real quick. We gonna clear the air and tell y'all the real. First and foremost, y'all better leave that nigga Charleston White alone, man. Stop fucking with that man, Batman.
Backtracking.
Stop fucking with the Joker. That nigga Batman and Joker put together. That's the baddest man on earth. I like him. Hey man, you gotta love Charleston. And I'm gonna say this too. For every street nigga and every gangster in the world, bro, if you ever see Charleston White and you actually get into it with this man, bro,
Master Hero,
you
what
are
up?
a peon, bro. You is not no real gangster. If you
Easy with the spray flu.
like this, and you know exactly. But what I will tell y'all is this. I did come in the building with some of my good friends from California that was on some peon ass shit.
So here is Sauce Walker throwing his homie under the bus. Okay? He's saying anybody who messes around with somebody like Charleston White, who is obviously a comedian, and you know, he'll call the cops and try to hit you with the, you know, with the spray food, with the spray quando. And if you really, really try to get cute, he'll just hit you with the cell phone. Hey, yo, 911, some niggas over here, right? So he's saying anybody who tries to go at Charleston White, you're a peon, including some of his quote unquote friends that he linked up with in LA or whatever, or from LA. Are they? What did he? Let's rewind that.
But what I will tell y'all is this. I did come in the building with some of my good friends from California that was on some peon ass shit.
Okay, so the mans are from California. Okay, so this is why they're even more up on the Nipsey hustle, what you said about Nipsey. And he had some wild things to say about Nipsey, okay? I don't condone of any of these wild things that Charleston White said. However, I'm not trying to catch a body for somebody who I don't know, fam. Not for a fan. Not just because I'm a fan of somebody.
Like they friends with Nipsey Hussle, and that nigga from Rolling Sixties know them, and Charleston sprayed their ass down, and that's what they get.
Listen, man, this is something.
So, you know, it's a joke. He's like, yo, this guy got sprayed down. These guys, yes, they're with me, but they're peons for doing this, just like anybody else. So, to bring the whole nigga tree together, because it just went down a real deep hood nigga down rabbit hole. Apparently, this gentleman had to get DP'd for his actions.
Watching All Urban Central
on Charleston White.
Flakko Flame, watching All Urban Central.
Hey, look, check this out. This Star Life TSF.
Star Life TSF. Okay, for anybody who cares, his name is Star Life TSF. Just for reference.
Just letting y'all know, getting the record straight. Everything that happened yesterday was a big, and that was on me. You know what I'm saying? It was on me and only me. That was not had nothing to do with TSF. That was Star
Life. He's taking all of the responsibility on himself. This is not on gang. My gang stands for way more than that. We're not out here trying to just, you know, catch bodies or, you know, catch smoke just over people that we don't know personally, right? It's all me.
Nobody
Nobody sprayed TSF.
Right? It wasn't TSF members. It was just me trying to hang around and be around the gang. I want to be down.
TSF was in the building. That was my homies that came with me. Y'all got to remember, I'm new to
With what you're going through.
I'm new to this industry. I'm just used to just running, doing shit myself.
What's this? Rewind that. What's this? What's this?
Doing shit myself. And so I did something that was almost detrimental.
Do that move again.
Doing shit myself. And so I did something that was almost detrimental to the business. That's giving me a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting it out there because I see all these stories. It got Sauce Walker name in it that had nothing to do.
Who wrote this statement for him? This is very well done, sir.
With Walk. That was all Star Life and my homies, not TSF. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be man enough to say I messed up. We came back to my mansion in Vegas. We ran some fades. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it works when his brother.
Okay. Hold on. Did you all see the? Did you hear the subtle stunt? Did you hear the subtle stunt? I'll play it for you again, just in case you didn't catch it.
We ran some fades. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Run it again.
Not TSF. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be man enough to say I messed up. We came back to my mansion in Vegas.
We came back to my mansion in Vegas.
Some fades, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how it works when it's brotherhood. You do something bad,
right? Because you got to make sure that you give yourself a little bit of props before you tell people that these guys came and kicked your ass, right? We ran some fades. No. They came over, beat you up for being an idiot in your house. Okay? Listen, I'm not trying to diss gang culture in any way. I understand with the DPs and all that type of stuff. It's a way of life. Okay? You can't understand Friday. You're a nerd. You're a geek. You're a sidewalk nigga. Right? However, if being a part of a gang means you guys can come down to my studio, like my gang, like the members of my gang, they can come to my place of work. They can come to my house. We have to go into the backyard and we got to run some fades because I did something wrong. We need to run there's some punitive damages that need to happen here. There needs to be some kind of authority.
Hey, Squabble Factory for sure. This is Squabble Factory. You know what I'm saying? If you from Oklahoma, you know how Star get down. So
it's the Squabble Factory, the man said. Shut up, bro.
My brothers right here, I messed up, but I promise you, this is not a representation of Oklahoma. Don't put this on nobody but me. Star Life messed up, but I promise you I'm going to get this right.
Grand opening, grand closing for Star Life. I forget the last part of his name. It's not that important.
And like I said,
it's all about Sauce Walker because this is a Sauce Walker PR tour right now. This Sauce Walker is just staying there in the back. Said, you implicated the name of my gang. I got to sell records out here. And now you got me out here looking crazy. Okay, because you want to be down. Okay. Now I'm going to get Wilbur or Big Shank to write you out this statement. You're going to take these ass kickings and then you're going to go in the backyard and say what we told you to say. Memorize it and then go. Actually, he might have a nigga with a teleprompter, just pages behind him. Is handling each page as he's running through this little speech right here.
Happen again, but will happen again. Album coming out soon, Nick.
Got the cell phone just on Zoom, like, read this, nigga. Read it all correctly. Hold on. Yo, the handshake took like 10 minutes, B. Watch this. The handshake took about 30 seconds of this video. Hold on. We're at 1:24 when the handshake starts. Okay, peep game. 26, 27, 28, 31, 32. From 126 to 132. Took for these niggas to do a handshake. Holy, that was intricate, bro. You must be part of the gang. You remember that whole thing? Oh, shit.
You still got the splash.
Gang.
And like I said, ain't there air breast, mace, none of that shit. Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker didn't have none of that script. He just like, nigga, it wasn't me. It was this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Walker for life. My team is the best, except for that nigga.
None of that shit. Sauce Walker and I ain't going to jail.
And, oh, hold on. The bus is not done. Let's back it up. Boop, 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 boop. And then drive it right back over his head. Because if that was Sauce Walker who got sprayed with the mace, you know we would have ran through that shit. Something would have happened to that nigga like that. Right? Not like this fuck nigga right behind me.
Yeah, none of that shit. Sauce Walker and I ain't going to jail. Mace me, touch me, whatever. I'm going to jail or some death.
I'm going to jail that night. You know what I'm saying? If somebody with mace, couldn't be me.
Yeah, we was dead or what?
Me neither.
We the squabble factory.
We really the squabble factory, not that nigga. And this guy's laughing. Why are you laughing? They're talking about you, nigga. Watch him.
The squabble factory.
Cackle. He's cackling. Squabble factory, me too.
And then takes me and I ain't in jail.
It was in the building to kick some ass, man.
Let me leave him there. We're going back inside. Go make us a sandwich when we get there.
My bad.
My bad. One last thing. My bad. Okay. Sauce Walker, was that good? Was that good? Can I be gang? So, I don't know. For some reason, the good times never end when it comes to my guy. I won't call him my guy. Okay? The guy, Charleston White. It just never ends. Now, this right here, I'm trying to find a good part that's not going to get me messed up. Let's use mediocre tutorials and reviews because he knows how to stay in the guidelines. Bro, you did 2 hours on this? This nigga's tripping. Y'all ever watch this guy's video, mediocre tutorials and reviews? He gets to it. He gets right to it. You know what I'm saying? And his content's great. All right, so please don't copyright me, homie.
Test. Before I get into anything, I wanted to shout out the channel that this all happened on.
Please do, because I see a whole bunch of people posting this, including myself, and I tagged them, but ain't nobody else try to tag these niggas. Y'all Toronto niggas ain't right. Toronto bloggers, message to y'all. Tag the source. Okay? I'm not even talking about We Love Hip Hop, but including We Love Hip Hop. Please tag the source.
Okay? Shout out to the Danza Project.
Salute.
Right? Smaller YouTube channel at 25,000 views. They got
wow, man, that's smaller. That's what we got.
Little under 400 videos. It says right here, the Danza Project is a live, raw, and this an example of how women mature faster than men?
Let's get to some pieces of this.
I didn't know that this was a thing. Oh, God.
You know what? Screw this. Let's just go to the Danza Project. Danza Project. Let's go look up the video. I'm just trying to find one that doesn't have a bunch of... They're gonna kill us on the on the demonetization. I'm trying to monetize this, man.
Does that make you?
She just went crazy though.
Baby father, what is your first view on that?
Honestly, I want my child's father to win.
Exactly.
It's just what it is, and regardless of what people say, I believe he deserves whatever he feels he's worthy of.
Y'all think that Brittiney Renner's a baddie? Comment gang strong. Let me know. Y'all feeling Brittiney Renner? Is she a baddie to y'all, or are y'all wifing that?
So, whatever that contract looks like, that's what it looks like.
And I'm talking with the baggage.
I didn't have a child. You know, I had a second-degree tear. You know what that looks like?
I'm going to just
Hello?
say no. I'm going to say no for all of us.
Is everybody fucking listening?
Say no.
Hey, yo, chill.
Hello?
Yeah,
a second-degree tear? You know what that looks like?
I mean,
Also, I feel like she might have been on something. Like she might have been on some substances or something, allegedly.
most.
Here's the thing. Let me just tell you, you and every one of the motherfuckers that are commenting, she's doing too much.
Juicy Hamburger says, I'm getting the wazzle.
At the end of the day, this pussy
Hey, yo.
second-degree tear. Do you know what that means?
Fam, we're not talking about that right now.
I know. Let me, hold on.
Say it again. For the people in the back.
Let me tell you something. 50 pounds. Do you hear what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.
I gained 50 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Charleston, 50 pounds.
We love hip hop.
That's just
I'm trying to understand what this dynamic was here. Because, okay, these guys, the Danza Project, they're spending some bread right now. Okay, and I'm going to ask a poll. Was Brittany on something? And you know what I mean when I say something. Okay, I'm not talking about her drinking a little bit too much of the Casamigos or something. I mean, was she on something? You know what I mean?
just somebody, I'm just whatever.
Go powder my nose in the bathroom.
It's about money. Let me tell you something. I can't be bought.
Hello.
That's what all these people in the.
Oh, sorry. What I was saying, I'm all scatterbrained today. What I was saying also about the Danza Project, they put down a bag on this right here, okay? For them to get Charleston White, which is probably costing at least 10 to 30K, and then Brittany Renner, who's probably costing the same, right? I seen somebody jumped in the comment right there. Entertainment says 30K, 15K for each of them. Facts. Facts. Right there on the nose. You know what I'm saying? 30K for this interview right here. Besides the set, his crew in the background, editors, whatever.
The chat can't seem to understand. They think I can't.
I'm gonna throw a like on it.
They think that it's just about money. It's just whatever. It's the highest bidder. I believe in true love.
Hello. I heard her say that, but you know we be
So there was a few times where.
Fuck up.
Yes, ma'am. Here you go.
Hold on. I guess the point of this content was to get that interaction. People want to get Charleston White going crazy. They want him to go nuclear, right? But she was going more nuclear than he was. I think Charleston White, for the first time, was like, God damn, you're crazy. I found somebody crazier than me.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo. Beep.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Cause I'm a real fucking bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
Talk.
And I care.
Say what?
And I'm a hopeful romantic. But I can't.
Why does she have her brush in her hand there? What's happening there? What's going on in your mind, shorty?
Control. At the end of the day, I try to force something that wasn't mine. That wasn't my person. And that's okay. He's sitting over there.
Come on, gang. Holy frick.
There, motherfucking. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Shut the fuck.
So this is happening from before. Maybe I'll give it a quick refresh. Give me a second, gang. Because the clip that I posted up on Instagram
PJ just got an amazing contract.
Was sort of near the end of this interview, or I guess it was the end of the interview.
Let me tell you, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to him right here. I ain't talking about. Then bat me in my shit. Then
Chap, she cool.
Bat me in my shit.
Apologies, Chap.
Bat me in my shit. That all right? Then
Shannon Briggs right here. Trip it out. We're good. We're good.
Hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we gonna do. Give me a quick second here, gang. Let me find a better browser, cause I'm not trying to see no delay on this Brittany Renner shit, man. Jesus Murphy. Give me a second, gang. I'm gonna change the browser. Let me go over to Firefox here. Bomb diggy bomb the dang diggy diggy bomb diggy dum the dang diggy. Let me switch accounts here. Uno momento, gang. We're gonna get it right. Y'all can see it on the screen right here. Okay. Better. Way better.
We're good. Apologies, champ.
At the end of the day, all right, I don't give a fuck you talking about lady. I don't care. At the end of the day, nobody knows what I went through. Nobody knows what I'm
love
going
hip hop.
through. So nobody, you, him, whoever the fuck,
We
you don't
love
get to
hip-hop.
sit here and talk about shit.
I'm gonna give you all a quick synopsis also on Brittany Renner's content. Okay, she was married to, or not married, she got knocked up by PJ Washington, basketball player. Okay, like her whole thing now, all her content is complaining about what these niggas in the industry did to her and how she had to come through a revelation that she wasn't, noticing her full self-worth, and she could just go off and go a little bit wild because you men are trash and intellectually you're not even on my level. However, I just get hit up and just run around from guy to guy, but you're not really on my level. Right? So her content is literally repeating this over and over again on wherever they're willing to pay her to pull up and do this.
Ain't
Salute to Poetik Flakko. I seen him just drop a video about 53 minutes to go on this too. We're going to talk about Flakko.
What's up?
We family here.
What's up?
We family here.
What's up?
So she's wilding out on everybody on the set.
We family here, guys.
What is happening here?
Cool, guys. Everybody cool.
It is what it is.
We love hip hop. We love hip hop.
We family here, guys.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
What is happening here?
You don't like.
And the thing is, like I mentioned, right? She's not coming up there for free. So they paid her money. Mind you, they got the viral moments they were looking for. If they were looking for they got their money's worth. But at the same time, she was acting hella disrespectful. So they basically paid her, let's say, $15,000 to be super disrespected by her. Like, that's crazy.
Brittany Renner. Brittany.
And in the end of the day, let me go to the one on my Instagram page. And hopefully my Instagram's loaded. Perfect. Because on my Instagram page, they have the end of the interview. Okay? Let me just make sure I got that on the screen proper like for y'all. And once again, salute to the Danza Project, okay? Y'all provided some great content for the whole YouTube and the internet universe to react to. So right here.
Moist is one thing, but wet is just another.
It ain't.
Let me make sure that I'm gonna have to move this screen around a little bit because guidelines and whatnot.
Isn't that
So she opens the bottle.
No.
She starts making her. She got a little rumpus there. Starts making her move towards Charlton.
Be kind and respectful.
All right, let's put that down there for a second. Because we ain't trying to get no.
Where that pig poker at, man? Go ahead and get the pig poker out.
All right, gang. My bad. I know it would be nice to see this type of stuff. Okay, so here we go. She starts spilling the water all over the.
Wait a minute.
Bam. Listen, okay. I'm not trying to stunt anything like that. One of these cost about, I think, about $600 or maybe $5 and change. All right. I know that the Shure ones cost a little bit more than these ones, maybe about $50 more. But we're not talking about no cheap ass microphones there. All right. They got about 4 of those in the room. You see another camera in the back right there. Easy with the water, shorty.
Did nothing for that.
Chill with the water, fam. Like, yo, fam, you're one just little volt from one of these things here. You might mash up the whole studio.
Wait a minute, Miss Renner.
And they paid her.
All right, chill. There's a lot of equipment in here.
That's what I said. Bruh. And apparently there was like more aftermath after that. I think Akademiks posted something about this. Like Charleston White was on a W train. And listen, this is not an L for Charleston White. And listen, I'm not trying to count his L's and W's. All right. I know people want Charleston to be catching more L's than W's. However, he was catching W's all weekend. You know what I'm saying? The spray Kwando was in full effect. Catching W's on the Arizona / LA niggas. Sauce Walker's non-crew member.
It's uncomfortable to be wet.
He was having a good old time.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never been wet before, but yeah, I'm sure it's uncomfortable to be wet.
Moist is one thing, but wet is just another.
So this is from Akademiks' page. Big salute to DJ Akademiks.
Yeah, that I mean.
He has a little bit more
Isn't that
of
Miss
the video.
No?
No, come on, please. Come on, man, please.
No?
Come on, man, please.
I need you to be kind and respectful to my guests. Oh,
gang.
Where that pig poker at, man? Go ahead.
Easy Factor, what up?
Go ahead and get the pig poker.
Go ahead, get the pig poker out, man.
Wait a minute.
Okay, again.
Wait
now
a
they
minute.
showed a little bit more after.
I did nothing for that. Oh, that's. Wait a minute, Miss Renner.
All right, chill. There's a lot of equipment in here. Why'd you get water poured on you?
We sauced up.
What'd I miss?
For behaving.
Sorry. Common gang strong. We're not playing those games.
That's for to be.
All right. Landon, the stream is now for fucking private. Put it private.
Now they changed the stream to private.
What did you do to get water poured on you?
I was just being myself, player.
Okay.
Man, it's fucking soft. Oh.
Ma'am. That's why AB won't come
And
back
she
up
slaps
It's
him.
uncomfortable to be.
Okay, so it didn't just end there. Didn't just end with the water spillage. It ends with, a 1-2 more twerk. Let's, talk a little bit more smack. And slap the guy who gave you, or one of the guys who gave you 15 thou wow allegedly. That's crazy. That is disrespectful. That is ungrateful. That is high thought-y, toxic behavior, shorty. Wow. And I think her mom, Dukes, is her manager. Okay? I'm going to say something. She might get mad if she ever sees this, but your mom would be ashamed or should be ashamed of you. And if not, then she's a thotty too. Wow. Listen, either way, this is still a W for the Dancing Project or the Danza Project. Calling it Dancing Project, that's a whole other story. But the Danza Project, this is still a W for those guys, okay? We could still put that in the W column. Right? Easy factor. Comment gang strong. Says, won the lottery for thottery. Facts. Okay? We're talking about a high thought ratio that's happening right here. You know what I'm saying? Catch 22 says 50% bad personality, 50% inherited the worst from the Dukes. Yeah, Mom Dukes is probably a super demon. She's like, yes, girl, do it again. I like the way that you twerk at that show. I'm proud of you, girl. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Wow. You should be proud. Anywho, salute to Charleston White. Okay? And don't clip that. Salute to Charleston White for his weekend, not in general. Okay? I don't want to see anybody clipping a Friday Ricky Dredge. Salute to Charleston White. Friday loves Charleston White. That's his guy. Like, no. He's still hella problematic. I don't condone of any of these different things that he be saying to, you know, the powers that be and different people. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone of any type of hate. All right? But you almost went through the whole weekend with pure W's. You almost made it to the finish line. But, hey, clout the same way. We got 13 votes in here for was Brittany on something. Brittany, bitch. 92% says yes. And 8% says no. 7. No, I'm playing. I want to give a big salute to my guy. All right. Poetik Flakko.
It was the Swamp Stories.
One second.
Cuz whoever made that, you're
Hold on, I still had that up here. Poetik Flakko. Let me see if I can find a Keyzie video. He just recently hit 100,000 subscribers. Okay? And no matter what, people be like, I don't listen to Poetik Flakko. That guy's an idiot. He stutters too much. Whatever that y'all try to say, but y'all be loving his content because he's making waves. I've been hearing other YouTubers talk about, oh, I seen Poetik Flakko's breakdown on it. You know, when they're talking about Joe Budden, the Joe Budden breakdowns after the Joe Budden podcast. He covers a wide range of topics. Okay, he just covered the Brittany Renner topic right now. Sometimes his videos are a little bit risque, right? As somebody who doesn't have YouTube Premium at the moment, a lot of the times I don't see any ads on them, so you might need to like fix some of the titles, whatever. But listen, I'm not here to talk. I don't got 100,000 subs. So salute to Poetik Flakko hitting that 100,000 wow. Let me ask y'all a quick question. Is Poetik Flakko one of the best additions to No Jumper? And is he the new Akademiks? Let's do that one. Okay? I know Akademiks is one of the people that he looks up to. Look out for the Poetik Flakko interview on the channel right now too. Okay? We're working on a part 2. Okay? Maybe we might get a part 2 for episode 400. Is Flakko the new Akademiks? Okay? Because remember, Akademiks used to do a lot of news stories. And of course, he's evolved into a podcaster, one of the biggest live streamers out there. So, you know, he's got his hands in a whole bunch of different pots. So you don't really see Akademiks posting on his old channel, the DJ Akademiks channel, where he used to post news clips about different things that were going on, mainly in the hip hop scene. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that he's surpassed Akademiks. He ain't got nowhere near the same bank as him. But as far as that lane of videos, short coverage videos about different things that are going on, a whole bunch of people are Akademiks' babies. Okay? Anytime that you see that kind of content, and this is not necessarily the only type of content that Flakko does. He does videos where you see him on camera. But anytime you see the kind of content where you just hear somebody talking and then they show a whole bunch of GIFs or clips from music videos and different things about the rapper, like, I don't know, just we could name a gazillion of these different types of content creators, okay? I'm not going to name my ops because we're not trying to give him any type of light today. You know what I'm saying? Splash of fire on a hider. However, that type of content, when you see that, that's all academic style stuff, okay? We can all admit that. Akademiks have been doing this since 2013. But he hasn't been doing these types of things lately. He doesn't have time to be hitting y'all with quick news stories every day, 5 times a day, whatever. Okay? So a lot of people have picked up that slack. However, I think Flakko was emerged from that bunch of different YouTubers, whether it's through his own channel from before when he was covering the Dr. Umar stuff and different things like that, and his Young Dolph video, to him joining No Jumper and then emerging through their ranks and being one of the best, if not the best podcaster over there at No Jumper. He wasn't one of those guys who just stayed at the No Jumper place and just collected a check. Okay? And I'm gonna get off to this, and cause y'all let me like, yo, Friday, why you dick riding this nigga, bro? Nah, man, Flakko's a good guy. I mess with Flakko, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes too. You know what I'm saying? Road to Success wants to know, Friday, when you flying to LA to do the No Jumper interview with Flakko? Very soon. Okay? That's still a thing. But as far as when it comes to with him over there at No Jumper, there's a few people who have lasted through the exodus. He's not one of the guys who left with AD and those guys. He's not one of the gang members out there. He's his own guy. But the other guys who are over at No Jumper haven't taken advantage of their own personal platforms the same way that Flakko has done for himself. Okay? Big salute to Sharp. Sharp does his thing, but he does his thing over at No Jumper. You might see him pop up on Instagram Live and be like, hey, yo, man, you know, Pippin, this how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Hey, yo, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, you don't really see him doing anything outside on his own platform, his own YouTube channel, nothing like that. Unless I'm not tapped in, okay? Same thing with Almighty Suspect. And I'm saying this with all due respect, okay? Almighty Suspect, he was doing music before this. He hasn't really leaned back into the music. I've seen him here and there do some different things on his own YouTube channel, or I think they tried to get him. He had the Almighty Suspect show for a second, okay, where he was talking, and I think he might have been playing video games. Didn't work out, and you don't see it anymore, okay? But as far as Almighty Suspect's own platform, I don't really see him leaning into doing 1 million YouTube videos a week type thing, getting 100,000 subscribers, you know, putting in that kind of grind. And I'm trying to think of who else is over there that is worth talking about. Like, you know, big salute to Remo, okay? But other than that, those 3 are the big standouts, okay? With Flakko, he's been able to take that platform and use it to elevate his own self at the same time as maintaining his job and excelling over there at the office. So I want to give him a big salute, all right? Big salute to the Poetik Flakko, and congratulations on hitting that 100,000 subscribers, all right? This plaque is on the way. But last couple of things before we get out of here, because shit, it's starting to get late. I gotta take my ass back home. One of the last things I wanted to talk about also is with No Jumper. Okay? I was watching an interview over there on No Jumper, and Van Lathan, big salute to Van Lathan, formerly of TMZ, for anybody who doesn't know, the black guy who used to be on TMZ, the one who went at Kanye West when he was talking about that slavery was a choice stuff. Okay? Now, he was over on Adam's show, and they were having a little bit of a debate. It kind of branched off of what Flakko was saying. And let me end this poll right here. It kind of branched off of what Flakko was saying when he had his quote-unquote crash out the other day that everybody was saying was a crash out. When he was saying that No Jumper on its own doesn't dictate the culture, okay? It takes a conglomerate of people, different things that he was trying to say, rather than, you know, just saying, I'm that guy, y'all niggas ain't really moving shit. All right? So
I think No Jumper actually has, this is a testament to you, I don't think No Jumper.
Give me a quick second. I'm going to pull this up on Firefox here. And salute to Adam22 and Van Lathan, obviously. Un momento.
I think No Jumper actually has.
So Van is having a debate saying, and the title here is Van Lathan tells Adam that No Jumper isn't an influential hip-hop platform.
This is a testament to you. I don't think No Jumper is a hip-hop platform. I don't.
We're bigger than that.
I think that No Jumper.
We're largely hip-hop adjacent and based on.
So right away, Adam jumped in like, no, we're bigger than that. We're bigger than hip. We bigger than hip, which is kind of disrespectful, but I digress.
I think No Jumper is a pioneer in what I call WIC, weird internet culture. And that's that's not a diss. That's a combination of hip hop, gang culture, tattooed white boys, porn, all of that. There's actually no platform like No Jumper.
Everything that I'm
Jumper.
interested in gets thrown in the gumbo
Right.
pot.
So there's no platform like No Jumper except No Jumper. Cool. I personally don't think that I'm
running a poll right now, gang.
That when you say move culture and interviews that move culture, I wouldn't think that I would look at No Jumper as a place that moves culture.
Entire internet is talking about this gay crip right now.
But
I didn't even.
Now, this is Adam's rebuttal here. He said the entire internet is talking about that interview that he did with the gay crip, right? Which I thought was like low key type a T-Rail diss, right? A T-Rail shot. But he said the whole internet is talking about that interview. I gotta kind of disagree with you, Adam. I messed with you, bro, but it wasn't like that broke the internet. It didn't go viral like that. I didn't repost it. I didn't see Akademiks. Maybe Akademiks reposted it, but it didn't seep into my brain like, oh my God, did you see that post with the guy wearing the orange who was a gay crip? Like, no, that didn't move culture, my guy.
Have anything to do with it. Rick Baby and Crip Max sit down with him. It sparked a massive conversation about homosexuals and gangs.
I know, like, bruh.
I helped orchestrate that, even though I didn't know it was happening.
But like,
y'all agree with that right there? Like, did y'all see that interview? Or like, did that pass your radar? Did that, and if you did see it, like, did you see a clip or did you take in the whole interview? Let me know in the comments.
I just be honest with you. Like, talk your shit, but no.
Yes.
Like, not the whole internet is not talking about that. And that's
that's
shit.
Huge.
I think Adam is a little offended right there too. Like, and I watched a big percentage of this interview or the clips, right? Van Lathan is definitely somebody who can play some intellectual chess with you. But with that being said, when he's playing that chess game in your mind, that mental chess game with you, the points that he'll keep on hitting you with, especially in a very articulate way, sometimes if you're not ready, which Adam is definitely a prepared person for debate, it'll get under your skin like, what do you mean my multi-million-dollar company doesn't move culture?
We just put out an interview with a gay crip the other day. What are you talking about?
You're on a different part of the internet.
And that's not a shade.
And that's another thing. I'm sorry to keep on stopping the video. He's like automatically saying, well, you wouldn't see it because you're on another part of the internet. You're in your geopolitical, Black Lives Matter, pro-black, pro-left-leaning part of the internet. You don't really watch hip-hop like that, Van, which is super cap. Van was on all hip-hop platforms, including Vlad TV, including Community, making his rounds because Van is hip-hop as... What is up?
To Brick Baby, because I will say this, you do have a good eye for talent. Because when people come in here, and that's just real, when people come in here, when I'm watching Brick Baby and I'm watching what's the brother?
One thing with Adam, he got his ads on point. He don't let those videos get uploaded without that.
With Brick Baby, when you interview, like, excuse me, the guy that sits sometimes and he's with Brick Baby, is you, Brick Baby, and it's another guy that I see with Brick.
First problem right there. He can't remember the name of the other guy who's sitting on the set with Brick Baby. And also, salute to Brick Baby. He's another person I forgot to mention when I was bigging up Flakko. Brick Baby's another addition to the team that came in after the whole exodus of the Community and Figmunity, or back on Fig. And he's cool. And he's been around a lot of rappers from the conversation that he be having on the podcast or the different shows that they have over there. But at the same time, I'm not at the edge of my seat like, yo, what does Brick Baby have to say at a time like this? With all due respect, gang, I'm not trying to get, into any problems when I get out there.
Baby sometimes. Am I tripping?
I don't know.
Like a darker skinned guy.
Dub.
Okay.
Dub, right.
That's still Dub.
I wasn't thinking about the No Jumper show. Okay.
Right, but when I see those guys, the guys that come in here and normally sit down and do their thing, like, it's dope. Like, I always see, Adam knows how to spot someone that's good to even come in. Like Flakko. Like, there's something about Flakko. Flakko has something to where you're like, oh, shit. And a lot of times Flakko be having trouble getting this shit out, but you...
Right, so... He's going to the recognition, to the name, to the faces that he recognizes that stand out to him. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the whole No Jumper network, the first names that pop out are Brick Baby, Flakko. He didn't mention Sharp, but he's getting to a point.
You still stick with...
I'm going to get premium just now, peace, love.
You're not talented.
Give me
but I'm saying, like...
Hold on, low key, quick, fast, sidetrack, no sidetrack. It's not that I can't afford to get premium right now. There's a part of me that's like, if I get premium, I won't know who's getting advertising on their videos and who's not anymore. And I don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna do it because it's important for stream. But I don't want to go through my other account to see if this guy's getting ads. Like, I'm not that nosy. You know what I'm saying? But it actually is a good thing for me to be able to see whose videos are actually getting monetized. Okay, it's important data. But y'all don't need to sit through that just for my analytics and my analytical mind. So I understand. I will get premium soon. All right? I digress.
When you say I am one of the greatest hip-hop podcasters ever, like, you say you're the greatest hip-hop podcaster.
Oh, I wouldn't say the greatest. That's a lot.
Okay, so who's in the... Give me your top 5 hip-hop podcasts.
Current? We got to do current.
Nah, just all time.
Oh.
All right, so let's go. I want to see y'all, some of y'all choices in the comments also, okay? Top 5 hip-hop podcasters of all time. Let's go.
Well, okay. Vlad's got to be in there.
Okay.
I am hesitant to throw Ak in the top 5 because as I feel like he's incredible at what he does. He's very, very good. He's somebody I look up to in terms of.
He's not traditionally a podcaster.
Well, he's only been doing it for a couple of years, so I feel like maybe. Okay. But I have to put him.
1 second,
right
my bad.
There.
I think he should have brought in the question to content creator, but let's pretend that he said content creator.
I do look at Joe Budden and Charlemagne, even though I don't think of Joe Budden as an interviewer, and I don't think he's necessarily the best interviewer.
But we didn't say interviewer.
Certainly what he's built as a podcaster, you got to give it to him.
See, even the fact that you would hesitate to like even the fact that you would hesitate.
Well, because when I'm talking
put
about
Joe in that
Akademiks as a podcaster, I'm talking about him as an interviewer.
Right. And it's
he should have said content creator, because right there, it allows Adam to be like, well, Akademiks, he's kind of not a podcaster, which is true. He only started this podcast not that long ago, okay? And he's still building his podcasting skills. But as far as content creation, listen, bro, that nigga got live streams on lock, all right? And he's still the guy who's bringing out a lot of news, all right? His Instagram page be popping. Not to say that Adam and those guys don't be doing a lot of breaking of news on their Instagram and Twitter as well.
And it's about more than that,
Right,
right?
right.
Because a lot of people watch podcasts. Most people that watch a podcast, they're coming back for the personalities and not for interviews.
Most of the time when you talk about podcasting and rap, at least, you have interviewers and then you have hanging out with the homies talking. Or not the homies, but the co-hosts, you know?
Right.
So Joe's like very, very much.
All right, so I think you guys get the point as far as what Van is trying to say with, or I hope you guys get the point, that he's trying to say that, yes, No Jumper is a great place for internet weird shit, okay? You know, tattoos, corn chicks, you know, gang members, you know, and there's interviews in there. They do their news show, which Adam's not even on a news show anymore like that, right? But they're not the ones who you go to find out about what's going on in hip hop culture, right? Like they have their news shows every day, 5 days a week. And Adam has his show on Tuesday night. The show was probably just passed right now. Okay. Those guys, when they do their show, they kick it. They do their takes on what's going on in the current hip hop culture and the different, you know, breaking news stories. However, I don't, and this is just my opinion, I don't think that people are going to No Jumper to find out about what's happening in hip hop. Okay. They enjoy they enjoy their reactions. They enjoy the banter and all those different things that are going on when they watch No Jumper, and they enjoy some of their takes. In my opinion, they probably enjoy Flakko's takes more than anybody else's, but they're not the ones who are moving the culture forward when it comes to hip hop. Okay, there's a lot of other up and coming podcasts as well as senior. I won't even say podcast, content creators who people look to way more when it comes to what's going on in hip hop, who's going to break this news story, or who do I go to verify the story? For example, Akademiks, right? Jesus Christ. This is like the Akademiks Glaze freaking live today. But it's facts is facts. You know what I'm saying? Akademiks is the guy that they look to more times to find out Wagwan. Even the Shade Room for the like more broader, more poppy type of things in the hip hop world, okay? Who's dating who, all that type of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I go on No Jumper's Twitter, I find out a lot of stuff, and their Instagram, okay? I've used content from those places and repurposed it on my own shit. But they're not usually the first page that I see break a story. Okay, Hip Hop DX even though they're not the main team, they're not doing anywhere as good as No Jumper. More times I'll even go on Hip Hop DX to see what I'll go on with a story, and then start looking deeper into more people who have posted that story. So, salute to Adam. Hey, and one thing also I wanted to mention that I was thinking about earlier. What happened to Courtney? Huh? Y'all know who Courtney is? Or remember who Courtney is? Comment Gang Strong. Courtney was the guy who, he was a comedian. Chubby dude, beard, dark sunglasses. He used to be wearing his baseball caps. Hold on, I gotta move my headphones. He used to be wearing his baseball caps on top of his big afro that was underneath his hats. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember him? I got to remember to move my hat back to like a normal way. Peace Love says, no. You don't remember him? China Mac confronted him saying, yo, Adam, and he came in, he was supposed to be a replacement for AD on the Tuesday show. Or people thought that he was going to be the replacement for AD on the Tuesday show. That's kind of what they were trying to get at him for. Okay? And he was from New York City. He had moved down to LA. Road to Success says that's my girl's name. Courtney is a unisex name. It could be a girl or a guy's name. Okay, I know some cool niggas named Courtney. All right, so don't do that. Jay Castro says, "Oh yeah, the man from BK. Yes, he was from Brooklyn. Thank you, Jay Castro. Somebody remembers this guy." And the thing is, I gotta put so many hints into the air because, with all due respect, homie, you weren't that memorable. You know what I'm saying? Like, China Mac went over there and got at him like, bro, aren't you supposed to be a comedian? Why ain't you never telling no jokes? And he's like, I tell jokes, but I kind of save some of my stuff for when I'm doing my show. Well, I'm really funny in real life when you see me at a comedy show, dog. That's not a New York accent, but you know, his accent was kind of weird. And his jokes weren't funny. They just weren't funny. And after a while, I don't even remember them announcing. As somebody who watches No Jumper on a regular basis, I don't even remember them announcing that he was out of there. Matter of fact, Adam was talking to Bootleg Kev, if I'm not mistaken, or one of his most recent interviews. Y'all can go check it out. I'm not going to pull it up now. But he was talking about, oh yeah, you know, on my Tuesday show, it was Vlad TV. Okay, on my Tuesday show, it was an incident that went down where Courtney was there and somebody else was there, right? And the way he described it, he was like, oh, let's say Sharp and one of these other, you know, another guy that used to be on my thing. He didn't even say the man's name. I was like, bruh, you can't even say the my youth's name? What Courtney do to him? And it brings home my point. Like, ain't nobody looking at Courtney, the comedian, not comedian, or the comedian with no jokes, for a hip hop take. The only person that you, and with all due respect to Sharp, because I mess with Sharp heavy, he's one of my favorite people over there. Right? Peace, love. He don't look like Dusty with a beard. Chill. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Right? I'm glad I refreshed your memory. Okay, Courtney, there you go, fam. You know what I'm saying? Run with that. Clip this. But the thing is, with Sharp, people watch his interviews for the crash out, for him to start yelling at the chick and end up walking off the set, or the chick walking off the set like he's like a fresh and fit all in one by himself. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the game. You don't know the ism. The problem with you, girl, like he gets super loud. He goes off. Okay? But you're not looking to Sharp for his opinion on what's happening in hip hop. A lot of the times, you're surprised that he's tapped into some of these different things, some of these news stories. You're like, oh, snap. Sharp, you knew about this? Damn. You think that like when he leaves the office, he goes back to the stroll. So I say all that to say, I love watching No Jumper. I watched at least 2 No Jumper pieces of content a day. I know I watch the news show regularly. But me personally, I'm not running to No Jumper for what's going on in the culture. Okay? I'm going to other places first, and then I'm entertained by the content and their takes, if they do give us a take on some of those things. Okay? The most I might do, right, just to cap this off, is go to No Jumper News to hear about some of the things they're talking about, and then I might talk about it over here. All right? So big up to Adam22. I know I'm seeing in the comments you guys going crazy on Adam. Like, his name is, last point. Even with Adam, his name has become so synonymous with the C-Uck and with him, you know, just having the separation between him and the community, the way he's been talking tough online and different things like that, that when you talk about Adam, even in a good way, comments like the comment gang here, comments on Instagram, different places are like, we ain't trying to hear what he got to say about the culture. Get this guy out of here. Isn't he a pedo? Isn't he a this? Isn't he a that? You know what I'm saying? Entertainment's throwing a shot right now in the comments. Like, people are not going to Adam right now because of the different things that have happened, stuff that has made him a lot of money too. But the different chain of events that have happened in his life over the last year has made it where Adam is not the guy or the source for hip hop. Okay, he's still getting his interviews, he's still entertaining, but he's not the guy who they go to for hip hop because his name is synonymous with effery right now. Okay, that can change and probably will change over time, but the internet is a cruel place, right? Like, you guys are going crazy in the comments right now. Like, good thing I don't put the repost to the comment. Well, actually, they pop up on the screen. Yo, salute to you, Adam. You know what I'm saying? Forward into LA just now. But yeah, man, I just wanted to put that into the air for y'all and let see what y'all think about this. There's 11 people who voted right here. 27% says, as far as the question is No Jumper influential in hip hop? 27% says yes, and 73% says no. That's crazy. Wow. Well, anywho, I think we got it for tonight. Look out for episode 396 that's out right now. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. All right, that was a very, very dope episode. We back off of vacation, still smelling like a vacation, right? More content for your head top. You're going to be seeing some changes as far as sets and where we are and different, and even just all types of evolutions in the network in the next coming weeks and months. All right, so look out for that. And thank you for all y'all late night people who be popping up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Comment gang strong. We'll be back in a couple of days. All right. We are